Yo, it's Artist Talk right here. Cursive Z. I'm with my man Eli Bands.
Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Man,
Eli Bands AZ. Absolutely, what's going
Hell
on,
yeah,
bro?
man. So what's up, bro? Right now we were just outside chilling, talking,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Learning a lot more about you and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
We were talking about you, your influences when you were growing up. You said Wiz.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how you was listening to Wiz and
Yeah.
Currency and
Yeah.
Larry
With
June.
man, if I can like name my top 5 right now though, like if someone was like, yo, like name me like your top 5, like number I don't want to like go in order and put people certain places, but I am, because I'm gonna just go off to like what I'm listening to a lot.
Yeah.
But number 1, Larry. Number 2, Currency. 3, Wiz. 4, Burner. And then 5, Dom Kennedy.
Boom, and that's how I know this man listens to good music.
Yeah,
you know
those are the top 5 like I look up to, like I get inspired by them and shit. So
For everybody who doesn't know, my man Eli Bands right here. He's an artist out here in AZ.
Yeah. Artist and producer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like, seem like I'm throwing too much out there, but yeah, artists and producers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How long you been making music?
Shit, bro. I mean, I've always like loved music forever, you know what I mean? Just like being in the back of the fucking, in the back seat and just listening, the system playing. But I've always like sung shit and freestyled, but like I was always freestyling like at the lunch tables and shit with the homies in the bathroom, whatever, da. But when I got serious with it, when I actually like tried to like book sessions and like, all right, where can I like go like record, or where can I do this? And probably like my freshman year, bro, that's when I started like networking, like following like people on like Twitter, or like certain artists like homies or producers, or like just trying to network, really like get in there. So probably like my freshman year is when I really took it serious.
When I first heard of you, it was through the homie Filthy Racks.
Yeah.
That's who I was making a lot of beats with Filthy Racks, and he was coming through with a bunch of artists, and we were just having a little studio at my old house back in my old Casa Grande.
Yeah.
And that fool, he pulled up, and I remember he was telling me about little big bands and all this.
He's super dope with the beat. Super dope.
Yeah, that was back in freshman year. It feels like it's been
around that time when I was working with him. I was in a freshman. I was like maybe when we really started working, like my junior year is when I started working with like Filthy like that. So my junior year. But like I didn't even make a song my freshman year. Like I barely had recorded my first song like the beginning of my sophomore year, like the beginning, maybe like July, on my birthday, like on 2016 is like when I recorded my first song. And I don't know if you know, but I think his name's like Prod 994 or
99.
Yeah.
I know
he works with like
94,
Q and Roy and all them.
Yeah. I know 994.
Yeah, I hit him because like I'd always see Q shit, and I always fucked with like Q shit, aka Franco 100.
Yeah.
But I always fucked with his shit. So
shout out Franco 100.
Yeah, he's super dope, hella dope. Yeah, and I always seen his shit, so that's what like made me hit him up and be like, yo, like, how much for a recording or for a beat or da et cetera. So then he just told me the price. And I pulled up one day, and then we just recorded a song. It's called Hit. It's still on SoundCloud to this day. First song ever I ever uploaded to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But it's called Hit, and then we just recorded a song, and then homie just blew a blunt with me. And man, that day I was super like fucking blown back. And I remember like we couldn't even finish it, and he was like, hey, like you could take the rest of this blunt home with you, like if you want. And I've been smoking, but like this was when I barely started smoking like a lot consecutively,
As a sophomore?
Junior, sophomore year. And he was like, you could take this home with you. So I was like, I got to record a song for my birthday, and this dude gave me like half a blunt. I was like, bet. So like I remember I went home just like blowing and listening to like my own song like that whole night.
That's fire.
So yeah. But that's when I started working with Filthy, probably like my junior year. Cause I hit him up like my freshman year, like one day on Twitter. I was like, yo, like how much for a beat? And he told me 20, and he pulled up on me, and I just threw him the 20. And then still to this day I haven't hopped on that beat because I don't know, like when you just take too long on the song, like you just overthink. It was like one of those ones. So,
okay.
But I just gave him the 20 for that. And then we would always talk on Twitter and shit, but we never, like, when people always say, like, oh, let's do this or we should do that, but, like, they never do. We would just always do that. But, like, one day, like, it was, like, we finally, like, got serious, and I hit him up, and I was like, yo, like, come pick me up. Like, I sent him my address and shit, and he was like, all right, I'm on my way. And, like, I didn't really believe him, but then he just hit me up, and he was like, here, and I was like, bet. So then, he swooped me, and then we went to his crib, smoked, and then he played me some beats. And then fucking when we linked up at first, we weren't even fucking making music or recording. We were making beats together, like you guys said, like yeah. So we were making beats together. Like we would learn off each other. Like we would like he would show me shit, I'll show him shit. But like we listened to like similar artists too. Like you know what I mean. So like it was like only right and shit. And he was like by me, and my homie like told me about him, so that's like how I found out about him like another way too. But yeah, like junior year is when I started working with Filthy like heavy. I think we did like 2 mixtapes together too. Yeah, 2 mixtapes and like a lot of singles and a song with Franco too. Yeah, so
hey, that's tight. Shout out Filthy, man. Filthy, yeah, he put me onto like a lot of people back there in Arizona and Casa Grande.
Yeah, he's
a bunch of like different type of producers and stuff too. So shout out Filthy.
Yeah, he knows his shit for sure. Like he knows like low key people or underground shit or like you know what I mean. He knows like good shit. You know what I mean. So shout out him for sure.
And then when did you start producing?
Fucking man, when I start producing, probably like junior year too, sophomore junior year. But I'm gonna say like sophomore year because my homie he has like the cracked versions of like FL and shit and all that shit. And he was like, hey, like I got it, fucking I'll charge you like 50. And I was like, bet, throw him the 50. And then he just downloaded that shit on my laptop. And then I had to obviously like, you know, find my own drum kits and you know, find your own shit. But so when I got that, or before I even got that, I was cooking up on the fucking demo version, bro. On the FL demo. Where you could like make beat. Yeah, you can't save or you can't record either.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was just like straight beats.
But you can export?
I don't know if you can. Nah, I don't think you can export it. Nah, but yeah, it was on the demo first, and I remember like still to this day my first beat like ever. Like that shit was hot trash. Hot trash. Like,
hey man, that's how it goes. Yeah, all of our hot trash. My beat right now too. The first beat I ever made trash.
Like your first, like a lot of people say like, oh, this like your first beat like you ever like it was hot trash. But
no structure or anything.
Yeah, no like sound like all types of beats are playing at once. Yeah. But fucking I started before when I got the demo, I started like messing with it. Then that's when I talked to the homie and got the crack version. When I got the crack version, like that shit had me like thrilled. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna like lock in. Like I was always watching like Sunny Digital interviews, Metro Boomin, like whatever, just trying to pick up game, you know. Yeah. And fucking I was just doing it every day, bro. Like that's all I ever did. I was just even if the beat was trash, like fuck it, delete it, let's try a new one. Like just going back and back. And I'd never get tired of it because I was just smoking and just making beats, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I was fucking with that. And then when I started getting, like, confident, like, I barely got confident, like I said, like, earlier, like, a year ago, probably. And I just started posting them. And then maybe, like 2 months ago is when I even barely started doing collabs, bro. Like, I'd even hit one up, like, oh, like, yo, I'll send you a loop and da-da-da. Like, I barely started doing that because I was, like, I barely thought I was good enough, like, for that. So, but, yeah, for about like sophomore junior years, almost the same as like I started rapping, but just a little probably.
So right now you're like sending loops out to like producers, other
producers. Yeah, loops, drums, whatever, all that. Anyone who just wants to work, you know what I mean, just working with them and shit. So yep.
That's tight.
Yeah.
And like right now, what you got? You've been dropping just a bunch of singles. You got like a tape coming out.
Right now, actually I have a project coming with my homie Jay West. Shout out my homie Jay West. This is like his clothing brand Above, and then me and his collab on the drop and shit. But
hell yeah, that merch is fire.
Yeah, shout out.
I was looking at it. It's fire.
Yeah, shout out Jay West.
The Eli Bands merch.
Yeah, me and him have a collab tape coming. It's called Kush Marathon, and it's produced or not produced. It's hosted like when DJs host projects and shit. It's hosted by DJ Motorman. Shout out DJ Motorman. He's he's one of Taylor Gang too, you know what I mean? He's one of Wiz's homies too. So yeah, shout out Motorman. But yeah, so I got a collab with my homie Jay West, and then I'm just dropping singles right now, but I got a lot of shit coming, So I got a project with Eric Gray called Smoke Sessions. I dropped that maybe like 3-4 months ago.
Hey,
like
shout out Eric Gray too.
6-song EP, and then before that I dropped my solo project called The Young Fly Hustler Volume 1, and then before that I dropped my first like album ever called Grinding Harder Than Ever. So yeah, I just been hella like at it. Just that's all I do. I love this shit. So
yeah, consistently dropping.
Yeah,
that's
like
fire.
yeah, like
that's
I just
good,
do
man.
it because that's the only thing I like, man. Like I'll be playing video games sometimes. I'm like, damn, this shit get boring. I'm finna go record. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes I like fucking with the game though. You know what I mean?
Wait, you played that Cyberpunk yet?
Nah. What's
homie,
that?
it's like a GTA.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, the homie Wolf came in and he was playing it, and we were watching.
Oh yeah, I did see that. But no, I haven't played that yet. But yeah, sometimes I fuck with the games though. 2K, GTA, whatever, man. I like to fuck around sometimes.
That's tight,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Before like COVID and all that, you were doing shows, bro.
Yeah.
You opened up for.
I did a show
June.
in COVID.
Oh, you did a show in COVID too right now?
Yeah, like not right now, but one of the first, cause I did 2 shows with Larry. Like I opened up. I want to say I did a show with him. Like I performed with him. But yeah, I opened up. The first one was the first one was in like mid COVID, bro. Like literally, like it was right like in the like I don't even know how this show happened. Honestly, it just happened. Like if it's happening, I'm there. You feel me? Like I'm gonna go. But yeah, it happened. Like all the whole crowds. You can even see it like till this day on my Instagram. The whole crowd's like masked up.
Yeah.
Everyone's close to each other. Everyone's like, you know what I mean, sweating. It's hot in the venues. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it was mid-COVID, bro. Like, it was in COVID. So, like, I thought that shit was history to me, bro. Like, who else was doing a show around that time?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, and I was surprised that Larry even came out because, you know, shit is sketchy right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He a real one for that one,
Yeah,
too.
off top. Shout out Larry, man. Larry's that's a legend right there off the top, man. But, yeah, so that was, like, man, like, June, I want to say. That was June. Yeah, that was June 13th. Yeah, that's when the first show, that was at Aura at Mill Ave. Then the second show, it wasn't even supposed to be a show. I think like I didn't even expect them to perform. It was just supposed to be like a pop-up event, like with the clothes and the merch. Like everyone had their own shit to like sell, you know what I mean? So like we popped up with like our Above the Cloud shit, and then like he came with his shit, and everyone else was selling shit, and you know, the vibe was just good, bro. Like, everyone, the energy was just good. Like, he was cooling. Like, he had, like, his people with him. Like, he was, you know, he was just chilling. And then, it was just artists performing. I think it was just supposed to be, like, local artists performing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, shit, they said it on the mic, like, yo, we gonna have Larry perform tonight. I was like, all right, shit, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care that I'm opening up for him. I'm about to see him. Like, I'm about to, cause man, the first time I seen him at Aura, bro, like when I was watching him from the crowd, that energy is insane, bro. Like, like his like he really be having like fucking shows rocking. Like, he knows how to get a crowd moving. Every like person saying the words, like the feeling it gave me, bro. I was like, wow. And I was like, I felt like a little kid, like, cause I never been to like any big concerts growing up, cause like I don't know, I just never been to them. It was always like local artists and shit. So so that's probably like one of my first like big artists show I've been to. So I was like super lit. Like I was having a great ass time. And then so anyways, the second time I opened up for him, he did those 3 songs. Gave everyone a good time, took pictures with everyone, and I took a picture with him too. And then his little brother, Monroe Flow, shout out Monroe Flow, he's cold as fuck too, his music's dope. But shout out Monroe Flow. But Monroe, they was just chilling right there by the Sprinter and shit, you know what I mean? Him, Larry, the whole TFM and shit. And shit, bro, like you know what I mean? Like, I like to network and shit. I like to, like, really, like, you know, get in there and, like, you know, just network and shit. So, like, I just seen them chilling right there. And, like, they wasn't doing nothing. They were just chilling, like, you know, talking. So, I was like, shit, I'm about to pull up on them and, like, say something, like, network and shit. So, I pulled up on Monroe because, like, I was looking at him. Because like I seen his music videos before and shit, but I just didn't know if it was him. I was like, I don't even know if it's him. I was like, but I think it's him. I was like, but I'm gonna just walk up and just. So I walked up to him and I was like, Monroe. I was like, Monroe Flow. Like I questioned him and he was like, yeah. I was like that one song. I was like Safe Travels. He's like, yeah. He's like, you listen to my shit or what? I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I bump your shit like every day, like in the car, like on the aux, like, you know what I mean? Just some regular shit. He was like, damn. He was like, hell yeah. He's like, that shit's fire. I was like, yeah. I was like, but hey, I was like, you think like I can get an email or something? I was like, I make beats and shit. I was like, I could send you some shit or like we can do something. And he was like, yeah, for sure. And then he followed, like he asked for my Instagram too and shit. Like he followed me on Instagram and then he like gave me his email and shit. And then his other homies were like fucking with me too. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, he's like, the homie Ray was telling me about you. He was like, I was watching you in the crowd, like when you was performing. He's like, I fuck with you. And I was like, damn, hell yeah, bro, like that shit was hella dope to me. And now that he said that, like I do remember him. Like I do remember one big dude in the crowd, and because when I'm performing, I'm not looking, like, you know what I mean, I'm in my zone, like, you know what I mean, like I'm performing, so like, but I do remember seeing like one tall dude with like a hat on. I was like, oh yeah, I think he was in the crowd. But yeah, he told me he fucked with me and shit. So I was like, that after that night, that shit just gave me a spark, bro. Just gave me a feeling, and ever since that day, I've just been going like super hard, like going crazy with it. So yeah, shout out Mauro Flow, he's super dope.
Yeah, shout out the bro, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like networking is like a big thing for you right now.
Man,
it always has been. Because in the beginning you say Twitter, you was using Twitter already to like network.
Man, like up. Just in general, networking is everything, bro. Like if you think you're gonna get somewhere in life just being cool guy, like, oh, I'm not gonna reach out and like holding the image, like, nah, like that shit's not gonna work, bro. Like you gotta, you know what I mean, like you gotta know who to fuck with, because don't get me wrong, there's some weirdos out here, some fakes, you know what I mean, but you know, you just gotta know. You know what I mean?
That's why I've been seeing you collabing with like a lot of people out here, like Pretty.
Yeah, Pretty. Shout out Pretty. Shout out Chico.
No
man,
Fat,
hard as
everybody.
fuck. Yeah. Doozy. Shout out everyone, man. Shout out the whole No Class too, Matt. All of them. They fire. All of them.
That's tight.
Yeah.
How'd you link up with Doozy and all them?
I've always known of No Class and like Doozy and all them just growing up, because they were a part of the local scene. You know what I mean? Like I'm from Eloy, and they were like the top foods of like Casa Grande, you know what I mean? Like they're the only foods I knew like really rapping, like, you know, putting themselves out there, and like, and they had a dope vibe too, like I said, you know, I like Wiz and the whole smoke, like smoky like vibe. They had like that like hippie like vibe with them, you know what I mean? So like I like gravitated towards that, and I fucked with them, you know what I mean? So I always knew who they were. I always went to their shows too, and I was a youngin', like fucking like 9-10 years old. But that's because like I had cousins who would make music too, and they would open up for them. So I was just always aware of them, you know what I mean? And so I didn't start linking up with Doozy till maybe like 2018. That's when I barely like started booking sessions with him and really like starting like getting home and shit. But I've always like knew who he was and like been aware of them and shit. Just never really like knew him. You know what I mean? But
you still stay in Eloy too right now?
Yeah, Eloy. Yeah. That's where I'm from too. Born and raised in Eloy, man. So yeah, over there.
That's tight, man. What you used to do as a kid, man?
Shit, bro.
Was you always into music like that?
Always, bro. Okay. And that's the crazy thing. Like always, like I was a bad kid sometimes, and I did some bad shit. But I wouldn't say like I was bad. Like I was in jail and But I just did like some bad shit. But I was just always into music, bro. Like I've always had a vision for this shit. Like I'm saying, like I don't know. Like the day I just got introduced to it, I was just like I loved it. Then like I'm like when I started getting inspired by it, like I don't know, it was music was just like a whole lifestyle to me, you know what I mean? Like it was a whole like how you dress yourself, how you dress, like appearance, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's an image, like I don't know, like I've just always been into this like lifestyle, like this culture type shit, like I don't know. So I've just always been into like that shit. I've always seen myself with like that image, like all right, he's like a rapper, like he's like, you know what I mean? So just always been into that shit. So I was just always fucking around with music and shit, just hanging out with like older kids and shit, doing bad shit. But that's all. I would play sports like sometimes, but it wasn't, you know, something in my head that I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like,
I feel being out there, man. It's a pretty interesting like place, huh? It's really not.
Eloy.
I'm just saying like that whole area, Casa Grande, Eloy.
Yeah, no, very interesting place, bro. Like I still trip on it to this day. Like a lot of people that live there and are from there, like the hold an image and talk down, like, oh, like fuck Casa Grande, fuck Eloy. Like they like to think like they're better than that, but I honestly fuck with it, bro. Like it's all right. Like there's some weird people, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, it's cool. Like Casa Grande, Eloy, like I actually
city, huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like actually speaking on about that, I seen this video today. They're just like, there's this vlogger, he's like popping too. He has like a lot of like subscribers and views and shit. And he did this vlog where he's walking through Eloy, and it's his first time there. He's never been there. And like he's just walking through it, and he's like super amazed by it. He's like, I fuck with this town. And he's like, yeah, he's like, this shit is tight. He's like, and he goes to Nico's, bro, and he gets a burrito, and he's like, he puts it on the title of the video. He's like, best burrito in Eloy, Arizona. But yeah, he's there eating it, and he's a hella enjoying it. He's like, this is probably like the best burrito I've ever had, like ever. Like I'm not even playing. So yeah, man, I fuck with where I'm from. Like
I always remember my pops would take me because he was from there. He would always take me to Food Town.
Yeah,
and Encore.
Yeah. Encore so far still to this day. But yeah, I feel like they're connected though, like in a way, like, cause it's just down the road type shit. So
and like it's a small city, man.
Yeah, so like if you're from Casa Grande, from Eloy. If you're from Eloy, like I don't know, it's like everyone knows each other too. Like
everybody knows.
Yeah, it's
that's
a small.
What I'm saying. Networking there is fire. Huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like so, like it's I fuck with where I'm from. Yeah.
So right now, you say you got like a tape that's gonna come out where you're promoting the whole.
Yeah.
Jay West.
Yeah. Me, Jay West, Kush Marathon, hosted by DJ Motorman, and then me and my homie Jay West got a collab coming with Young Deji. Shout out Young Deji and the whole Taylor game. But yeah, we got some shit coming with Young Deji too very soon.
What's the song everybody should check out from you right now?
Oh
like
man,
someone who has never heard of you, what songs should they go check out right after?
Man, I've been dropping. I dropped like 4 singles on SoundCloud. So SoundCloud, all social media is Eli Bands AZ, like everything, like YouTube, Apple Music, all that. Eli Bands AZ, like not all together, but like spaced out and shit. But the S is the Bands is with an S because some people think it's with a Z. But nah, Eli Bands AZ. But yeah, I just been dropping singles. Y'all could listen to fucking The Truth featuring Chico Smacks. I dropped that with him like a month ago. Okay. What else do I have? Keep Pushing. I dropped that with one of the homies called Tony Marco. Name Tony Marco. That's his producer name too though. But yeah, he makes beats. He's super fire. He's from Casa Grande too. Young cat, like probably like my age, bro. But he's making beats. Like he goes like to school for it and shit. So he's really like getting it. He's super talented. But what else do I have? Yeah, I just have hella singles, bro, on SoundCloud, and then I have just a lot of music. So like, you can't really like, no one can really be like, oh, like drop. Like some people can be like drop more, but like I have a lot of shit to listen to. Like if you don't know about me, like I got a lot of shit you can dig through. Like I'm really out there. Like I got a lot. I got a whole catalog, and I'm real. I don't want to like brag or nothing, but I'm real like versatile too. Like I don't make one type of music. Like sometimes I may make some love shit, some R&B shit. Sometimes I might make some like fucking trap shit. Sometimes I might make some boom bap shit. Sometimes I might make some G-funk, like West Coast shit. Like I don't know, it's different every time. Like I'm real open to music, you know what I mean? I don't just listen to rap either. Like I listen to like reggae or like just other shit, like whatever's dope, you know what I mean? So yeah,
you would make like a whole different like type of like genre too, like
absolutely when I'm ready, because I still feel like to this day I'm like not like I'm not like dope, but like I'm not at my full potential yet. Like I still got some growing to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely for sure I'll do some different genre. Absolutely, why not?
Hell yeah. So right now, also real quick, you think it's that right now you're focusing more as an artist or a producer or both, like as
everything, bro. I'm having fun doing it. So everything, like y'all can hit me up if y'all need beats or if y'all even want to collab shit. Like I'm having fun doing it all. Like perfect. I'm just going with it, having fun. So I do both, but I'm kind of more of an artist because that's what I was at first. Yeah. But because I'm still, gravitating to the beat shit. I'm still trying to get better and still trying to, But yeah, both shit. I like doing both. So hell yeah.
Awesome, both. Man. Yeah. That's sick. All right, everybody. Go follow Eli Bands, Instagram.
Eli Bands AZ, all social media. New merch just dropped too, man. Chasing Bands Forever. Above the Clouds collab is going to be on abovetheclouds.com next week, man. So y'all go check that out. And if y'all want something, just hit me up, man. I'll pull up on you, man. Arizona, from Phoenix, Eloy, Casa Grande, fucking Mesa, wherever the fuck. I'll pull up on you, man. Like, buy one, for real. 50 for the sweat, 50 for the, 100 for the whole fit. You know what I'm saying? So support small businesses, man.
It look like good quality and everything.
No, it is. This shit warm as fuck too. And got the little cloud right here too, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
details.
Shout out Above the Clouds. My homie Jay West. He got a dope ass clothing brand. So yeah, shout out him.
Awesome, man. Well, appreciate you coming on our side, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Absolutely.
All right, thank you, man. Artist.